Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Gold gloves on.
Good evening, everybody. How are you all?
Good evening, AJ.
Evening, AJ.
Welcome to the new season.
Good evening, Andrew Johnstone. and
Oh
Luke,
no, we're going
and
to
Mark,
get slow.
and
Zippy.
Steve Valla is in here tonight for his very first time, I think, yes, in Split
Thanks,
3.
guys. Yeah, good to be
A
on here.
newbie to Split 3, and welcome you. And welcome to Bathurst, I suppose. Everyone knows the track. I don't have to speak about it. I reckon this track should be nicknamed a Widowmaker, because I think this track, you can win the race in the last 5 laps and you can lose the race in the last 5 laps. And I think it's probably one of the main tracks that we race that does happen in reality, where you can be so happy in front and then suddenly one little mistake and bang. I think, Luke, you're testimony to that. I think you did that a few races back in a couple of seasons back in Split 2. So it's happened to me. I think it's happened to most of us. Yeah,
It's definitely Heartbreak Hill.
I used to call it Mount. I used to call it Mount Doom.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mount Doom? Yeah. Well, that's like
I mean, we all love Bathurst, but yeah, it's a hard track to drive and not push yourself just that little bit too far that you end up in the wall.
And Steve, this is your first race in Split 3. How did you find it all at the start? Did you feel a bit daunting?
A little bit, because Split 4, I was kind of had a bit of clean air up the front, so trying to work my way through the field and trying to avoid all the carnage. Got caught up in quite a few blocked sections in the track, but yeah, it was good. I had some really good battles with a few guys. Some of them, I was originally in Split 3, but missed a few races, so dropped back into Split 4, and won season 26, which was great by 1 point. And most of the guys that I was running with have moved up into this split as well. So yeah, it was good to race with some of the old guys that I was used to racing with.
Yeah, like I said, I've raced with you in the New Zealand League. You're a hard one to pass. I must remember that. So you were promoted from Split 3. You won the season, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thanks.
You've had 27 before tonight. You've had 27 starts, 2 wins. You started in August 2017, and your I rating is 2039. That's a pretty good I rating.
Yeah, I don't really get to do any of the officials. I really just stick to the league stuff. Just time poor, unfortunately, but enjoy it when I do get on.
And Steve, you're one of Rehan's teammates, aren't you, with Phoenix? Is that right?
Yeah, Phoenix Racing. Yes.
So you used to race with us back in the RSRA days as well, didn't you?
Yes, I did with JP.
Yeah, that's right. Just making sure I had my memory was still right.
Yeah, I think even Luke was Southern Cross Sim Racing. You guys used to be in as well.
No.
Luke's a newbie.
Okay. Oh,
Luke's Luke's a relative newbie. Yeah, so we've been AJR and Luke's now 266. So yes,
I did race Steve a lot in the officials.
Yes,
you
did.
Started.
Yep. Yeah, all of the names look very familiar. Even
so
AJ's we've raced against each other quite a few times.
So well, welcome to the broadcast and welcome to Split 3. And so no doubt we'll see your name quite often pop up. So yes, so congratulations for winning Split 4.
For all the right reasons, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we won't mention the war. No.
No.
Okay, so Mark Dyall, did you do anything exciting on the off season? Did you obviously pulled your rig apart?
I didn't do it on the off season. I actually did it the night before the race. Yes, as you do that. Well, it was just that John Latham happened to jump in a couple of laps with me on the Wednesday night, and John's time is pretty limited, so this had been the first time that I've been online with John at the same time, and he found a few errors on the way I was driving it, driving the track and the FOV. So we fixed all that up, and I started pulling things apart and doing dumb things the night before the race. So
Yeah,
it's,
it all worked out.
it's knowing how much to change, isn't it? Sometimes, but
Yeah.
And isn't it amazing how much we do it just before the day of the race or before a couple of hours before the race? You know, I jumped on and I thought I was running a bit late, and I jumped on, and I had to go and download the Porsche.
oh,
New safety
I
car.
didn't have to do
Yeah,
that.
I had to buy the safety car. Oh well, but Luke, what you do on the off season? Anything exciting?
No, I kept off the streets. That was about it.
That's good.
What
the,
the few
the
streets
campaign
Tasmania.
worked.
Yep.
Not standing on the corner, were you?
Oh, that's
My side
been,
hustle.
that's been done before, but
Yeah,
anyway, we all know what AJ was doing in the off season, pulling his rig apart and giving it a nice polish.
Yeah. I think we've covered all that.
Silence.
I think we'll move on and have a look at the grid because we've got the big 250 ahead, so it's going to be a
Yep.
long one. And so I better keep moving along. Hang on,
All right.
we'll get rid of that.
Yep, 41 laps around Bathurst. Certainly felt like an enduro.
It did. But thank God for the colder weather down here last night. Even with the window open, I didn't sweat as much.
It's good to see it's been cooler.
For the first round of season 27 at Bathurst, Nathan Cadman has put it on pole with a 207.633, with Wayne Shepherd in P2. Matthew Day coming up into split 3. He's put it in 3rd place. Justin Wood in 4th. Brad Hayes in 5th. Zippy Zeal in 6th.
Woohoo!
Tony Roffey in 7th. Paul Preston in 8th. Glenn Collison in 9th. Tim Lawson coming back in 10th. Peter Vermey in 11th. Fletcher Christian in 12th. Robert Crow in 13th. Glenn Boyce in 14th. Matt McMillan in 15th. Wade Reynolds in 16th. Will Munro in 17th. Newcomer Ryan Preston in 18th. Ernie Toth in 19th. And Peter Kelleher make up your top 20.
There's Steve Bella in the broadcast booth with us tonight in 21st, with Craig Healy next to him in 22nd, Darren Shooter in 23rd, and Alan Mazzaroli, in 24th. Travis Brand in 25th, who I believe is returning, and Ross Watson in 26th, Reg James in 27th, and Jeff Stanford in 28th. Michael Power in 29th, with Dave Holly in 30th, Brad Grant from AJR in 31st.
Woohoo!
32nd was Bruce Galloway, Matthew Gerard from Progleap in 33rd, with James Cormack in 34th. 35th was Jason McCartan, and Craig Schultz in 36th place. Jason Dunn 37th, Todd Martin in 38th, with Peter Wilkinson in 39th, and Kevin O'Neill 40th. I believe Kevin is
Race
in
control.
the safety car, race control. Marty Hughes 41st, and Lucas Burt would have been the safety car.
Yeah, I just this one I don't suppose we can with the button pressed, whatever. But yeah, just a big shout out to all the splits, all the race control and safety car drivers and all that. The effort they did. I think last night in split 3 there was a lot of stuff going on, and race control did an awesome job. Had it under control, even though he thinks he didn't. But I think he did. And it wasn't guys running off left, right, and centre, yapping all night. They were waiting and listening to race control and doing what they were told. So well done, everyone, and race control.
Yeah, I'd agree. It was well handled.
Yep. It's good to see Nathan on pole.
Yes.
Someone who's been fighting at the pole position for a while.
Yeah, when I got the split reveals and we're sitting on the banks of Yachuka, Scott Gamble and I, and we're going through it, and it was sort of like I would have picked my pick was Justin Wood for this season, with Wayne Reynolds as my darkie, and he picked Wayne Shepherd as his main one, with Robert Crow as his dark horse. So very surprising there. Wayne Shepherd's improving once again. He's just getting faster and faster each week, and then no wonder Scott has a lot of raps for him. He thinks that he's starting to find his feet. Matthew Day, a new guy to Split 3, showing what he can do. He doesn't seem out of place where he is, and he's already up at the front. Another surprise there, and I gave him a message, Brad Hayes. Top effort, some great pace in this track, and it's awesome to see him up in fifth spot there. Roffey doing really consistent. So, yeah, and Tim Lawson, the next AJR driver in VGR now. It's great to see him back, and first race back, and he gets a top 10 in qual.
And you've got to be proud as well, Zippy.
Yeah, I was just going to say you've left one out there, Zippy. If you won't pat yourself on the back, I will. Bloody well done, mate.
Oh, look,
that rest by the river and that camping must have done you the world of good, I reckon.
Well, it's a lot different now. Obviously, there's a hell of a lot of drivers new to the Split 3 this season, and there's a hell of a lot of drivers that have gone up to Split 2. I think 12 went up to Split 2. I don't think we've ever had such a big shake-up for a long time in vets. So, it's good to see that everyone's getting a chance. Bring on the season.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that on the write-up for the broadcast, or the brief write-up for the broadcast, but that it's quite a shuffle-up really this season. Just while we're talking about Brad Hayes, just wanted to thank him for getting the replay through to me today so you can watch what you're about to watch. Good on you, Brad. Thanks for that.
Yeah, good one.
I did tell him to wait till tomorrow so we could do it tomorrow.
I'm glad we didn't have to do that because I've got some plans this weekend. Anyway, I think we'll
get this started.
Get the show on the road, eh?
Yep, sounds like a plan.
So there was no warm-up. It was just a 5-minute grid.
Yeah, got the
it's a
same
5-minute grid. Yep.
For...
I'm trying to read the chat, and it's interesting. So, are you happy with 21st there, Steve?
Not really. I only got one good lap in. I was doing a lot better in practice, I didn't really spend much time. I only jumped on the rig last night and did a couple of practice laps. So could be better, but
not a good start from Cads.
Well, there's a bit of a crash there. Glenn Boyce trying to
do the track in reverse. Not holding brakes.
He had a gap, and the gap closed, and he had no option. But on the start of that,
it looks like someone else is around. Is that Paul Preston?
That's Paul Preston, who spun right in front of me. I think he hit the front of my left-hand side and spun. I thought he got tapped, but looking at the replay, he just came over to me and hit my car and then spun around in front of me. But he'd be spewing because he obviously had a good start.
Yeah, it looks like Matty Day's made a couple of spots up in first now.
I've raced Mac quite a few times, and very hard to catch him on the first 5 laps. He's quick out of the box.
Yeah, like I said, there's quite a few drivers tonight. New ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new or returning drivers tonight. So we'll try and spend some time and go through them individually and showcase their car. But it's always good to get the first 1 or 2 laps out of the way, just to sort of feel your way through, check out your mirrors and all that sort of stuff.
It is up in the grass. slotting back in.
See that even Ernie Toff's going for that pink scheme as well.
Yes, we've all got our own individual colours.
Whole bunch of new
Newcomer.
paints. Yep.
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah.
Preston.
They're bright, that pink one.
I think it's Aussie something.
Yeah, they're going to update their STKs. There's even a couple of drivers in your team that still say privateer
Yes.
and stuff. So
I've noticed that, yes.
Yeah, show them the app, guys.
I was watching your split one last night, and even Jimmy still got Southern Cross Racing under the name there too.
Yes, I watched that today, so I will let him know. Just side by side.
Oh!
Actually, that could have been a lot worse. He kind of bounced back online, didn't he?
Yeah, he looks at the front of the camera.
Ooh, side by side up through his note.
Yes.
That's what the exciting button's for.
Yeah, he must have had a damaged car, I think, because he slowed down a bit, so I thought I've got to take the opportunity when I can.
Yeah, you jumped up 6 spots so far. First 2 laps.
Going shooter up 6. We've got Mazzaroli up 5. I think that's Jeff Sanford up 8. Bruce Galloway, another newie, up 9. Greg Grant up 9. And Todd Martin up 9. Big movers.
Good to see some new paints out there too this season.
Yeah, was there supposed to be a story about this round was supposed to also be sort of, what do you call it?
A retro round, yes.
Yeah, retro
and
round.
And I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that John actually mentioned that on the last broadcast of last season's round. But I with everything I've been doing, pulling my rig apart and polishing it and that, I completely forgot about that till the night before someone brought it up. But yeah, I think it was always meant to be a retro round if you wanted it. But
Oh,
I
there's
can
a
see
car
the and that's the retro one there, the mobile one, I think, is the only one that.
yeah, just I don't know whether everyone was a bit like me, but I just completely forgot about it being a retro round until someone brought it up about 24 hours before the race.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
Apparently,
either,
it's
so-
in the sub-regs that it was a retro,
Yeah, it is.
a retro round. So yeah, I think it was meant to be, intended to be, and I think everyone sort of forgot. But yeah, I think it was from memory. I think John basically said because it was Bathurst that we're going to have that as a retro round. That was what he was talking about. Yeah, that was at the end of last season. So
That was a long time
either
ago.
that or I'm making it all up. I am going senile pretty quick.
Yeah, Andrew, we've gone back to blue. Sort of, Dan just wanted to go back to blue. So we'll see how we go.
You tell people not to touch it and get fingerprints on it because you won't be able to clean it off.
What's that in the car?
Yeah.
No, we've got them wrapped.
No, we've got people for that, Luke. Groupies.
All right.
No,
can we,
I'll be
Andrew-
honest. There is one thing I forgot to do. We've still got red and black on the broadcast here. That's meant to be blue and red, but it wasn't until it all loaded up tonight live that I thought, oh, I forgot to do something.
Can you start at the back? Can you start at the back, Andrew, and put up Glenn Boyce's car?
I can do anything. So.
I don't know why Nathan Cadden got black flagged early. I don't know, but I'm going through the chat. And there might have been that you were supposed to have done a pit lane start. I'm not really sure.
Yes, I think that.
From previous season, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Glenn Boyce, that's last year's split 4 runner-up, Started racing December 2020. His I rating is 1,867. He had 1 win last season, 6 top 5s, 8 top 10s. He's had 2 wins overall and with 79 starts. So this would have been his 80th start. So, yeah, welcome to Split 3, Glenn. So who's he driving for? Can we see his paints?
Southern Cross.
Oh, he's Southern Cross, is he?
Oh, he's Southern Cross, yeah.
Looks like
Yeah,
they've
really.
changed their scheme a little bit too.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, we had some good battles in Split 4. I ended up beating him by 1 point, which was last race.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
just-
didn't get any no incident points, and that's what saved me.
Yeah, the closest win of a championship for a while.
So it came down to the last race.
It did, yeah. Look, I was my one. I got a race win taken off me because I didn't have the right banner on the window, so that hurt pretty bad. But yeah, my own doing.
That day still in front with Wayne Shepherd hanging nice and tight to him. Brad Hayes is another 1.3 seconds away with Roffey. Up 3 spots, another second behind with Justin Wood and Glenn Collison closely behind. But also at this start, I was behind Tim Lawson, and I was really impressed the way he was driving. Probably a tad slower than what I would have liked, but very consistent. Was making a couple of mistakes, being relatively new to coming back to it, hitting the wall a few times, but otherwise he was doing a great job in front of me.
If you're Wayne Shepherd, do you sit there and just conserve a little bit of fuel, or do you try
Yes.
to get the lead?
Well, I wasn't really close enough to Tim. There was parts on the track where he was too fast for me, and there was parts where I was too far. I was catching him quite comfortably. But yeah, so I was watching a few guys in front, and you can see that Glenn Collison and probably Justin Wood were probably saving a lot of fuel. But
Well,
yeah, what-
It is, Zippy. There he goes.
They weren't trying to pass, they were just trying to stick. Did you hear us? Did you disconnect?
Yeah,
No,
no,
I'm
Sorry.
I'm back now.
Back.
Something
Oh,
went
yeah,
weird.
right.
Don't-
Yeah.
Oh, so all you disconnected. I was
Yeah, it
yeah.
was Discord. I think it
Yeah.
was Discord.
Well, we'll just leave
Yeah.
it. Leave it on Matthew Day. Well, he's another driver. He came 4th in Split 4. Matthew Day Days. I think it actually should be pronounced. That's what it's in iRacing. It's Days. He started January 2025, so he's a relatively new guy to it. His I rating is 1,189. He had 4 wins and 6 top 5s last season. He's had 11 starts in vets, and has 4 wins. So, you know, considering how many starts he has, he's made certain that those results were top quality.
Yeah, and I think Matty would have won the Split 4 championship. He had a couple of drop rounds and missed a few races, unfortunately. But yeah, really quick driver. Hard to beat.
Well, like I said, he's come up, and you can always say that he's never been anywhere else the way he's going.
Yeah, straight up there.
And who's he racing for? He's got Privateer on the thing, but it looks like he's one of
I think
another
he's a
266. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a good pickup.
problems keeping with him, though.
Yeah, like I said, Shep set some great times in practice, and then he was right up there. And Tim Justin Wood, I think he did in practice 207.3 or something like that. So definitely got some pace.
Shep's got a bit of pressure on him from Hazy at the moment. I think he's a 266 as well, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
So a bit of strategy might come into play with Hazy putting the pressure on Shep to try and give Matty Day a bit more of a lead.
Yeah, Tony's putting a bit of pressure on Justin.
Yeah, the guys out there in chat, you're quite right. Discord just disconnected for some reason. I've never actually had that happen before, but I couldn't hear them either. So it just seemed to come back by itself. So
I switched me headphones back on and off. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, no,
I've been having some
wasn't at
issues.
your end, but as I said, I couldn't talk to Zippy and Brad last night before the race for some reason. So yeah, don't know. I'll look into that, but I think it was just a Discord dropping out issue.
Yeah, no, I've had some issues with Discord dropping in and out quite frequently. Doesn't happen when I'm racing with the boys or on with the guys on practice. It usually happens early in the morning. It just drops out, comes back.
Okay.
And it does it like 5-10
probably
times in a
haven't been
couple
near
of
the
hours.
voice Discord all off season, so yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we're back, so it's late.
Yeah. Yep, all good.
All right, can we go through to Wade Reynolds, Andrew?
Yeah, one of the JWM drivers with Trav and Jeff.
It's a good team, that one. Both of them, I think the other two are in split one, and they're always up near the front. I don't think he raced much last season, come back to it, or been demoted or whatever, but he's another one of my dark horses. The guy can drive. Once he gets back into it a bit, I'd expect him to be more at the front than what he currently is now. But Wade Reynolds started in May 2020. His I rating is 2087. He's had 65 starts with 2 wins. Welcome to Split 3. Right?
I've raced a little bit with Wade in the support category. Quite a good driver. Quite quick in the GT4 last season.
Yeah, I remember in Split 2 he had some good drives as well. So definitely, can match it with the big boys. And no doubt gets good coaching from the team he's in. And I think in Split 1, last night they hit each other, took themselves out.
Yeah, Trav done a fair bit of drifting coming down the dipper, which was good to see.
That's a good looking livery too.
Yeah, it's got a bit of everything, doesn't it?
Been running that livery for a couple of seasons now.
Hazy all over the back of Shep.
Oh, the new bloke, Ryan. Can you show him now? Ryan Preston? Ryan J. Preston.
He was very excited to get the season started.
Yeah, I reckon he's the most exciting guy we've had since
Simon Hayes.
Yeah.
Like there's not many stats on Ryan because he's a total newbie, but he started January.
Just before we go any further with that, Zippy, much appreciate you going to the trouble doing this for a guy that's been sitting on a riverbank in the off season. You've obviously put a bit of time into this, so thanks for gathering the information. Much appreciated.
Ryan J. Preston started January 2023. His I rating is actually 2,312. So the guy can obviously drive. So I don't know if he was driving GTs or whatever, but he, like you said, he was excited to join and look forward to seeing what he does for the rest of the season. And welcome to Split 3, Ryan, and good luck for the rest of the season. Anyone else know anything about him?
He's got a damaged front bar.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, someone's in the wall back there.
There's always one that'll point that out.
At least it's even, both sides.
Did anyone see that car in the wall back?
I did see that.
No, I didn't. It looks like a green car. I don't
Might
know.
be the new driver. Might be Jason. He's dropping, yes.
Jason McCartan.
No, I don't think that was that car. No.
Oh, he's dropping.
Yeah, he is.
There he is. Yep. Jason, yep.
Yep, it is.
I think I remember race control, and I think that was mentioned in Split 4 as well with DC. It was really good when they could have time to see a damaged car and give everyone a bit of a heads up, saying there was a car trying to make it back to pits.
Oh, it would have been nice if I had that last night.
He's got a bit of toe in, toe out happening there.
Yes.
Looks like he's going to make it back to pits, though.
Sponge racing here.
Bruce Galloway, there's another one. He's a newbie as well. No, not a newbie, but he's up into Split 3. Bruce Galloway, he started October 23. His I rating is 1,524. He's had 41 starts and he's yet to win a race.
He's definitely close in Split 4 a few times. Put some good pressure on.
Yeah, I think I've seen his name in the officials a few times. Who's he says privateer, but can anyone read what he's actually driving for?
W2.
Now is that a new team, Luke?
No, they've been around. Oh,
They've been around for a little while.
it's him. I can't remember. What's his teammate?
I think it's a yellow W2 car as well, I think, but I think it's a Split 4.
Yeah, I just don't remember who the driver is.
Wasn't Bruce yellow last season in Split 4?
He was in Split 4, but not in Split 3.
Yes, it was yellow last season.
Oh, okay. You call him yellow. No, sorry. Yeah, look, it's good. Welcome, Bruce, to Split 3.
He went pink just to show you how much you love
Well,
it.
there's so many pink cars now that maybe, you know.
Pass on here. Oh,
Whoa!
On the
racing
Brad.
room there.
Oh, the glue.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, uh-oh.
Reg is there. Oh, Reg has
Oh,
disappeared.
Someone's flickering.
Reg James. I think they're the sponsor of this season's safety car, aren't they? Fate?
Yep.
I don't know yet.
It's,
Somebody just
Yeah,
that-
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see the
That's his
safety car.
clothing line, isn't it?
10 laps down. It's and yet no safety car. It's been some great driving. Obviously, from where you are, you can't see, drivers way at the front or way at the back. But I didn't hear too much chatter on the radio, so I don't know if everyone's going to open mic or going into RC mic, but I didn't hear too much.
The storm is brewing.
Nathan Cabin, like I said, disappointing from his perspective. Got the pole, but didn't get the pole. I don't know if you get points for that or not, but guy can definitely had some pace, and no doubt we'll see him up the pointy end in the races to come.
Yeah, I've driven against him before. He's very quick.
I think I called him Kadzi, and he said he used to be. That was his old nickname, Kadzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go onto YouTube and watch his streams.
So what? Can we see his paint?
Sim Demon Kadzi.
Sim Demon Kadzi. That's not a bad paint scheme. Looks good at the front.
Bon, you try and put pressure on the cars in front of you to move up through the field, but you
Oh.
end up chewing up your tyres.
That's a good pick there, Andrew. Well done. It looks awesome. I like that little flaming thing at the front.
That's his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I wish the guys would put more up into the driver streams of who does what. So, and if you do a stream or do YouTube or whatever, put it in there, because occasionally I'd like to sit back and watch a race from a driver's perspective, a different driver. So yeah, if you just throw it in the driver stream channel, what it is, and yeah, we can all watch it whenever we want.
When are we going to see you there?
Mate, no, not with the technology that I know.
Yes, that's true.
Everyone wants to see you in 4K, Zippy.
Yeah, 4K. Yeah, 400 kilometres away by the sound of it. Yeah, so that was Red James's colour. Did it just change in front of me?
It looked like it.
Yeah.
It was black, now it's gone grey. It's one of those colour schemings with the light, is it? Fades with the light.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's his clothing brand.
Yeah, when the sun catches it.
Doing the chameleon paint.
If anyone needs any Vets merchandise, head over to LCG Images.
All right, can we go on to Matthew McMillan, Andrew?
They can try. Here we go.
Matthew McMillan currently in 10th spot. That's a nice paint job as well.
He's up
Matthew
5 positions.
Yeah, he's I saw him. He was only a couple behind me. He started in April 2020. His I rating is 725. He's had 151 starts with 3 wins. Welcome. He's obviously been up and down. I think I've seen his name in Split 2 ages ago. But yeah, welcome to Split 3, Matthew, and good luck for the rest of the season. What's his car? It's another WKMP, is it?
Yep. And the best
It's-
car at all, it's a Camaro.
I like the front bit. It looks like it's like 3D. It's coming out of the paint. The Scania. It's what they call popping. I like the red wheels too. Don't mind that.
Oh, Matty's going away. He's nearly a 5-second lead over Shepo.
Yeah, they were too far from my relatives to know where they were. I thought I was sort of stuck behind Lawson and Roffey, so I thought I'd come in and do an early pit after 11.
You know, the get home lap was lap 14.
14, 15, yeah.
Right.
You don't know why
He's-
Wayne got so far behind. Matthew must have been really driving the crap out of it.
I think Hazy's probably putting a bit of pressure on Shep. He's very hard to pass, Shep.
He's very hard to pass, very
Yeah.
hard. But like I said, Brad was just driving awesome last night. Into 3rd spot, already up 2. And he had some awesome pace. So, yeah, I was, disappointed that I was behind him a fair way, but I was happy for him.
I'm starting to see why he was keen to give me a replay now. No, I don't. I say that with tongue in cheek. So, yeah, well done, Brent.
Now, can we go to Jason McCartan?
Starting to see a few
Does
pit
not
stoppers now.
compute. Does not compute.
Yep. I'm doing some. What are we on? 13? So early stops.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think you could get 15 out of it.
Yeah, I think they're just making sure that they get a pit stop done before the critical number, just in case.
That's Jason McCartan.
Yep.
Can you spell it for him?
Nope.
There we go.
There he is. Where is he currently? 36th. Once again, he's a newbie to Split 3. Started iRacing in 2020. His iRating is 926. He's had 55 starts and he's yet to have a win. But another one of those green and white cars.
Old
Like
mate
Ross
and son.
Watson. Yeah. Old mate and sons. A good team out that way. Welcome to Split 3. Jason, good luck. Anyone else know about him?
I don't. I've seen him around, have raced with him a little bit, but not a lot.
Obviously, to hit that wall and made it back to the pits, he sort of pushed him back down the list.
Used up his fast repair.
Yeah, I had a few little incidences hitting the wall here and there, and I had damage on the front here and there, but not enough to warrant the fast repair. So you try and save that as much as you can.
You got to make sure you switch it off each time you go into the pits.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm just waiting for something to happen. You leave it right to the last.
Yeah, I wait till I come down the back straight, and then I can toggle and play with all those buttons, you know. So yeah.
Yes, I nearly ruined my championship because I forgot to turn the fast repairer.
And that at Bathurst, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. As I said, it's a
I've got
Widowmaker.
a big button on the stream deck for turning it off. But I still do it manually with that.
Old mate and sons will make sure that they guide him well. They're a good team, and so he's in good hands, and we'll watch him improve race after race.
Zippy just set the fastest lap.
Did I?
Yep.
Ooh, fancy. We're going to have to send you on more fishing trips, mate.
Wash some chops.
Yeah, it was a 207 something. I just couldn't see the rest.
No way.
Yes way. I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Can we go to Fletcher Christensen?
Yeah, he's a returning driver.
Yeah. I remember in Split 3.
We want to see this fast Camaro for a minute.
Oh, look at that hair.
Right, that's enough of that. Where did you want to go, Zippy?
Fletcher Christensen. There he is. So it's his another old mate and sons with the old paintwork that I remember. Fletcher Christensen started iRacing July 2011. That's before even I did. iRating of 1,214. He's had 146 vet starts, and he's had 1 win. So I remember him in Split 3. Especially at Nuremberg, whatever they call that big long race. He was pretty good there. So welcome back to Split 3, Fletcher, and good luck for the rest of the season.
And Nuremberg's coming back this season, which is I'm excited for.
I'll make sure I miss that one.
Oh, I love that track.
Yeah, I like it.
I know you do, Mark, because you're Split 2 level when you come to that track.
Had a win and could have had a win.
And even I remember Jamie McKnight came into the broadcast and gave you so much praise that you were going all red and didn't know how to speak.
Oh, I don't think I was going red. Jamie McKnight's praise, yeah, well, sometimes it should be deserved, but...
All right.
Jason Dunn's already done his two stops and he's up 22 positions.
Yeah.
Did he start from pit lane?
Oh, he might have, yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have.
Yeah, that always
37.
counts as a stop. That's the only reason I'm saying that, and that would explain why he's up so many spots too. Like he had to start in pit lane, and
Yeah, but he also
he
might have got
top 10
involved in.
pace.
he might have got involved in that first lap incident, and he might have had to come in and do a repair. So,
True, yeah.
So that's sort of it. Can we go to Todd Martin? There's Todd Martin. Nice. What's he with? Quantum Racing. It's a name that's been around for a fair while. Todd Martin. Started iRacing April 2020. His iRating is 1,722. He's had 146 vet starts and he's yet to make a win. But yes, well, welcome to Split 3, Todd, and good luck for the season. He's obviously a lot of us know him, know his name around.
Yes.
Yep. Another good looking livery.
Yeah.
Nice and bright.
The wheels match the car. Wayne
Shepard's
Shepherd's in.
Oh, so he's done the undercut, has he? Just trying to. Matty
Trying
Day's
to,
still
yeah.
out there.
Matty Day's out there. Glenn Collison's still out there. Wade Reynolds up into third. Mac McMillan up to fourth. Brad Grant up into fifth.
Everybody about out of fuel by now, wouldn't they? That's why everyone's pitting.
Just
Or is
about,
there
yeah. They'd be
no safety car. I think
No,
from memory, I think I worked out I could do 17 laps, but I could have been wrong. So that's 16 laps now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for the safety car.
Yep, got 5 left to do the pit stop.
Interesting to see where Matty Day comes out with Shep. See how
Yeah.
much fuel. Have we got time? Is it pit times?
Oh yeah.
Matty's in now.
Somewhere here.
It's a bit of an idea on how much fuel they put in.
Matthew Day's in. Got ringed every bit of drop of petrol out of that one, especially with today's society.
Cost you a bit.
Glenn's in.
You
Matt
should be
McMillan's
pit
in and Wayne
times
Reynolds
there
in.
now.
I don't think they'd get any more laps in.
There's your pit times there, Steve.
Ah, there we go, yeah. Brad Hayes put a bit in.
You filled the tank, Steve.
No, I put enough in for about 17 laps.
Yeah, I went a little bit longer with the fuel.
I just wanted to try and leapfrog Tim Lawson and that, so I could get some cleaner air.
Oh, up in the P4, Zippy.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was actually, once everyone pitted, I was surprised that I jumped that many. Then I started worrying about, okay, did guys put more fuel in than me, and how much of a break do I need to get on these guys? But yeah, I had Wade. I know, like I said, I have a lot of respect for Wade. I've seen him race, so I was just making sure I could sort of keep him at bay.
Yeah, I put
But yeah,
60
Matthew
litres.
Day's obviously put a lot in, 44.9. So that's huge. That's a lot of weight to run around. But I suppose it will come back to the next one, next pit.
Yeah,
but,
he does do that. He loads up and then has a short second stop.
I think Zippy, you're one of the lowest you've taken the smallest amount.
yeah. Like I said, I just wanted.
It was
I want.
25.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump a couple. So yeah, that was my main.
How many litres did you say you put in, Zippy?
I put enough to do about 17 laps, the 17 to 18 laps. So I still had a couple of litres up my sleeve because I came in at lap 11. So yeah, yes. I was quite happy with that, but I was quite surprised that I got up to 4th. All right, can we do Tim? Last one is Tim Lawson. Can you put Tim Lawson on? I know he's out in the chat. Tim Lawson, an old AJR driver, now VJA. Tim come back after, I think, doing a bit of race control and had sore hands and stuff. But he started July 23. His I rating is 1,439. He's had 19 starts, yet to win a race. But he definitely got some pace. And once he gets a few races up his sleeve, no doubt. Oh, look, already he hasn't raced much. He's only done 19 and he was qualified top 10. So no doubt that, he'll be racing for a few top 10s in weeks to come. So good luck, Tim, and welcome back.
We haven't noticed the sunroof in the Camaros before.
No, it's like, what is it?
Ejector seat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what they with NASCAR as well. It's the hatch to get to the driver, isn't it? In an emergency.
What if you're on the roof?
Well, that's
Well,
you'd be in emergency.
when you're
You'd
not
be
on
in
the
an
roof.
emergency. You'd be in an emergency anyway if you're driving a Camaro.
I like his
Never.
blue wheels. He's currently in 6th spot, so he's doing a great job, Tim.
Up 4, yeah.
Yeah, he certainly had pace last time he raced, and it was just unfortunate.
But yeah,
No,
if you look hard enough, it's there on all of them because it's a Gen 3 thing.
It's a nice looking car.
Fancy.
Good old Phoenix,
Oh,
eh?
it
How long
just
has Phoenix
happened.
been around for?
Oh,
You need to fix
yeah.
up your internet.
It was pretty bad for a while, and then all of a sudden, I was sitting in the pits, so I was yelling out to my son, "Get off your computer!" But apparently,
Oh, so this is where
you're
you
sure
dropped
that's
out.
at your end?
yeah, we had
I'm pleased
storms.
about that.
We had storms, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, you're kidding me!" So
He's-
yeah, that
The storm was pretty bad. I was during the night. I thought my house was gonna fall apart. It was that bloody windy.
yeah. So I got the tow, and I couldn't get back in until the connection was fixed. So I just sat there and said, "Yep, you're good to go." So that put me 2 laps down. And I thought, "Oh, the race is over."
Still claim the points.
Yeah.
Was it 31? Was we needed 31 laps to
Well,
qualify for
Thanks
a
for
race?
explaining that, Steve. You got no idea what that did to my nerves. I thought it was something at my end, and my screen went black in front of me. And but yeah, we're watching it.
What did you do? What did you do to me?
It's just yes. So it's your fault, Adrian.
Must have been.
Oh, my heart won't stop bloody pounding.
You know, you have to ban the family from getting on the internet on race nights.
Oh,
Well,
I get so angry at the missus. I said, get off your phone, stop watching Netflix or whatever.
Netflix.
You just put it on TV, and sort of just, calm the farm, please. And
Well, we
she's
had-
on there talking to the kids on FaceTime. I'm going, hang on, what are you doing? This is my night.
Yeah, we've just had all the internet fixed, and it's been fantastic. I had, we got satellite, and obviously the storm was just there and everything. Yeah, that's the first time that's actually happened. I've dropped out and ended up in the pits.
Was there any warning, or just?
Oh, it was coming up latency. Just like, just hang in there while I was in there.
Yeah.
Stop downloading stuff. He's like, I'm not.
I've recently switched to Starlink
Oh yeah, okay.
over the break, so
Yep.
hoping that I don't get any more of those little flags come up. So
Yeah, like I said, I had it the last 2 races last season. I'm going, what's going on? So someone said, because I haven't turned my modem off for probably 2 seasons, so I turned it off, and hopefully that recalibrated. But yeah, I was really good last night. I was getting around about 76 to 91 frames per second, so
that's good.
I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of micro stutters last night.
Yeah, I've never had that, but they always teammates complain of it a lot, and they say it's really, really hard to drive when you've got those little stutters.
Oh, sure is. Coming over Skyline.
Yeah.
Is that just little guys that can't speak?
Yes.
They had to come. There had to be one.
So we got Brad Grant from our team. He was doing a great job. He jumped on basically, I think when qualifying started. So he had issues that he had to resolve, family with plane tickets and stuff like that. So he just jumped on, and I said, well, just start at the back and work your way through, get the feel of it again. It's not as if you don't know the track. It's just that you like to do a couple of laps and get used to the car and the track feel and all that sort of stuff, the setup. He's doing a good job in 21st at the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder if Matthew Day was willing putting that much fuel in. But, so yeah, it's interesting how much he's getting held up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a key. It is a bit of a key, isn't it? You've got to try and get that little bit of a gap and have some clear air.
Yeah,
Considering how fast he was driving, everyone in the race would be slowing him down.
Yep.
a lot of fuel on board.
He's quite a fair driver too. He doesn't take too many big dive bombs, so he's quite good.
Well, you might have to put him up to split 2 already. Is that what you're saying?
I reckon if he had a split one, he'll probably get podium every week.
Well, he's a long way from that at the moment, in 9th, so... Like I said, it can kill you, this race. It can shatter your dreams. Darren Shooter up 12. Peter Kelleher up 10. Michael Power up 12. We've got Brad Grant up 10. Jason Dunn doing an awesome job up 15. They're the big jumpers. Wade Reynolds up 11. So, yeah, they're doing a great job. And no safety car. So, you know, this is notorious for safety cars, this track.
Sure is.
A lot cleaner than Speed 1, I can say that.
Kedgie making his way through the field. Oh, beautiful move.
Someone's made a mistake. That'd be a bit annoying from going so well to now being blue flags all the time.
Yeah, it's hard to sort of get a rhythm back when you've got blue flags going. But I had a little bit of pace on the guys behind me, so I was just trying to get a bit of a clear run. But it was tough to get the field with blue flags flashing.
Like I said, I think everyone feels the same way about the car. Look, it's closer racing, but it's so hard to pass. You've either got to make a stupid move or the other wait for the guy to make a silly move. And it's very, very hard. And I think that's probably the only thing wrong with it at the moment is that it's hard to pass. It's like we need the Formula One thing where you get close and you use the DRS or whatever and you press a button and you get that little bit of extra speed.
Yeah. And you'll see that in the next split 4 tonight with myself and another driver. It was just very difficult to get around.
Yeah, you don't want to end your race. You don't want to end their race. So you either be Mr. Nice Guy or you be Mr. Mungle Guy. So it's a fine line, but we all know it.
halfway of the race.
Yeah, for those newer drivers that want their details to come up right on here, like what team they're in and that sort of thing, and put a picture up or whatever, I'll put the driver's app up in the general chat tomorrow. You can basically download it. You've got to be on iRacing in a session for it all to work, but it goes green when you're hooked up, so you'll know. And yeah, you control all that yourself. So yeah, I'll put the app up tomorrow on Discord and be up there.
Nice battle group going on here. Brad out in front.
Yeah, I just couldn't get past him. I didn't want to put my guard into my bumper bar into his quarter.
Ooh, someone was lucky there, touching the grass. Is that Jeff?
I like this bit coming up here, what do you call it, the elbow coming up on the left here. If you slide into that wall, there's that bit sticking out that just takes that right there. It takes you right out. I watched in Split 1, someone did it, hit that wall and slid around and just went stop. And I was like, wow.
Yes, and the inside of the elbow can nearly ruin your race too.
That's the one part of the break. That's the one braking zone that really just, I panic every time I get there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate coming down through the corkscrew. I hate coming over that hill and putting that brake on. You know, over the years, so many times I've lost the front end and just gone smack into the wall.
I learned something new with that this week. So I improved in the dipper. Apparently, I was putting down too much power going through.
Too much grunt, eh?
Yep.
Well, fans out there in the YouTube chat are loving your stats, Zippy. They want more.
Well, that's it for the night. That's enough. That was enough time taken out of that one.
I reckon.
Well, you know you're on the right track, though, don't you?
The brake bias, Steve. What were you at?
I just left it as it was. I try to come in turns to the rear, but I just kept it as it was.
I was 63.8. What were you, Mark?
63 something? 63.2, 63.3, somewhere
Luke?
in there.
63.1, 1 and a throttle 8.
Oh, wow, I was still 6. What about you, Andrew? You
What were we
normally
talking
leave it
about?
pretty close. Brake bias.
I was at 66.3.
Whoa, way up there. I was, yeah. I'm finding I'm going around 63.8 seems to be my go-to brake bias at the moment. Ever since me and Damon sat down and we talked about brakes and coming down to Phillip Island and hitting that brake pretty harsh, and you just don't want it to lock up, and that's what I sort of do. Damon sort of got me going with that.
I reckon you could find some stats on Gary Buckland there, couldn't you, Zippy?
No, I
He's
don't.
asking for more.
I know he is, but you know, old mate and sons, Gary. I hope he's doing. I hope he did all right in Split 2. We'll get to see that tomorrow night, is
Tomorrow
it?
night? Yep, tomorrow night.
But that was enough for the newbies. Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you could dig some off Facebook.
No,
couldn't you?
I can't. No, not playing these games.
A good researcher doesn't rush his work, no.
Yeah, true.
So the first of the two stoppers is Jason. Done.
Yeah, I was trying to go. I was trying to hang out to about lap 26, somewhere around that. 15, 26 to 27 is my fuel limit. So yeah, that's where I was trying to get to, depending on how I was placed, where I was placed. But I seem to have been sort of keeping Wade away from me, and I think in all those laps he's only gained half a second on me, so I was happy with that. But I was losing touch with Brad. Brad was gone. Brad and Justin were leaving me.
Kept still doing quite well out the front.
Yeah, I was watching my relative, and like I said, I could still see Brad and Justin, but Wayne was just marching on away. It was just in another level.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't even know that Matthew Day was in the lead because I couldn't see him in my relative. So I just thought, this is Wayne's. I didn't know where Matthew was, in comparison.
Anyway, Matty's still sitting at 9 at the moment, but obviously he's been held up a bit. But he's got a bit of fuel on board too.
Got a lot of fuel. And there's someone a bit injured there, I think.
Yeah, I've seen a couple little red cracks there. Just who they were. Healy in the pits.
Yeah, Healy
as well.
Healy must have been excited for this race because last year, this race, it was a Stephen Bradbury moment. Everyone crashed at the elbow, and he stepped through, and I think he got a win. So awesome. I think he. So that was.
Love it.
He loves that. He obviously loves this track.
Yeah, I remember that. I got caught up in that one too.
Yeah, I think him and Roy Clark managed to skimp through and get a podium finishes.
Not much room for error up here because the racing's so close that a small tap can take out quite a few cars.
Well, the thing is you skid and you bounce off the wall and you bounce back on the track. So, you don't know which to go left or right.
There's a weird line through there.
Yeah, he's still keeping on pace though.
Yeah, Brad's keeping with Justin. Justin's probably thinking at this stage, God, I wish it would rain.
He's quite good in the wet, is he?
Very, very good. You would say that he's got the wood over us. But Brad's doing an awesome job, just sticking with him. And Justin looks like he's really pushing that car to the limits, where Brad's just looks like he's just taking it nice and easy.
He's gaining on him a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just sticking by him, sticking close enough. I mean, Justin's really got... The car's got a lot of attitude at the moment, where Brad's just nice and calm. Meanwhile, Wayne's doing a top job. He's so much better now since he's got rid of his VR and gone back into the triples. He's a lot more confident. And,
he's had plenty of issues with that. Maybe
but you can...
We should
can
get him
see-
to put him back on again.
Yeah, maybe if he starts winning more.
Yeah.
Well, but you can see how why Scott Gamble said we got a lot of raps for him because the guy is a split 3 past winner. So looking forward to seeing how much he improves this season. The other one we don't really mention too much because he doesn't race every week is Ed Fox. He's another one that, he's definitely a contender.
That's what a 5-second lead.
And just getting it, stretching it out.
Mm.
27. It's just I must be just about ready to come in now. With the new tyre models and all that, I thought, like 20 odd laps you can do on this tyre set, easy 25, I reckon.
Yeah, it was up around the 22, and I think the tyres just changed, like you flick your finger, it started getting really ugly.
Yeah, but at this stage I was happy. I was quite content.
You had no pressure.
Yeah, well, I couldn't catch him. That's why. I was too busy watching Wade in the, keeping him around that 4-second barrier.
Yeah, it's a good position to be in.
Now we've got the AJ broadcasting on split 3. No paraphernalia on the bonnet this season. Keep trying to keep it.
A few bugs on
Nice.
the front there.
Yeah, there was a nice little chip right in the middle. Don't know if it was yet or a bit later.
That could be black flag.
That'll polish
I
out.
think.
You into the pits?
Yeah.
Yep. I think it was lap. So that's 28 down. So yeah, sitting pretty happy now.
Justin?
Justin?
Hey, Woods.
Even laps. Can you hear me alright?
Yeah.
Justin Wood has joined us.
Howdy,
Welcome,
chap.
Justin.
Hey Justin,
Zippy.
how are you, mate? Welcome, as
Hey.
I said earlier, welcome to the Madhouse.
Cheers, AJ.
I wish, Gary. I wish I looked like that pic. Yeah, Justin. Another boy from Melbourne down there and out towards Hastings Way. Did you have a bit of a storm last night?
Yeah, it was a bit blowy, eh? Yeah. Bloody trees outside, I thought were going to fall on my house.
That's why we need to cut trees down and use them for firewood.
Yeah, well, I've just become a landscaper, so I've cut a few down.
So I'm out in currently in 12th. And you're pushing pretty hard there, Justin. You sort of thought, what were you thinking about Brad behind you? Thinking, geez, he's doing it easy, or were you just trying to race to a time?
Nah, Brad was making me sweat. He was making me sweat. Just through the dipper and a couple of other spots, I couldn't, the car didn't feel comfortable. I could get it down there, but yeah. Every time was a bit hit and
Oh, there's a
miss.
car on the wall there.
Yeah, I've just seen one parked off the side. It is Bruce? No?
That's a Todd.
Yeah, it's
Nah, it can't be because Todd's in
No.
the pit. It should be up against the wall.
Can't see he's dropping back.
yeah, no, he's
Wayne's in.
just after turn 2. There he is.
Is that Robert Crow? Robert, yeah.
Oh.
He was having a really. He was
was.
having a really good race too. He was stuck behind me for quite a few opening laps, and and I know that he loves this track. Ages ago he was an ex-teammate of mine, and he loves this track, and he's really fast at it too. So that would have been so disappointing towards him. For
I
him,
see everyone's jumping to the pits. They've seen him sitting there on the side of the road thinking, right, is that your car? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't moving. He did call out he needed a safety car. So I was sort of like spewing because I came in a pit one lane, one lap early.
One
But
lap early,
it really didn't affect me because it's not as if 4 or 5 laps come in. I didn't have to come in again. So I thought, it's not too bad.
Well, Matt'll have a shorter pit stop.
Yep.
So that'll bring him up a little bit.
But he's already up into 4th now.
There you go.
You know, in some ways that would have helped you, wouldn't it, Zippy? You basically pitted a lap before the field, so you stay out there.
Well,
while
the
they're
biggest
all in the
problem
pits.
was I put too much fuel in, because these guys can go, you can go quite a few litres shorter, knowing that you're going to have a couple of laps of safety car. So I put in 0.4 more just in case that being a lighter car, I might have burned a bit more fuel. So I knew I wasn't going to be short on fuel, but I could have saved probably a few litres here and there by coming in during the safety car.
You lost one position?
Yeah, it wasn't, but I still had Wade behind me. But it's going by what was already happening in the previous stint. I thought, well, if I can just keep Wade away from me, and I know I had the pace to sort of hold him back, but I don't know, he might have had damage and had a fast repair come in, or he was just holding back until this stage and then he was going to go and fire. So, Matthew Day moved up. Justin Wood, Brad Hayes got in front of Justin Wood in that pit stop. So, great stuff by Brad.
I think Shep was lucky there that he was before the pit entry when they called the safety car.
There's the new safety car.
Yep, there's that extra $14 I had to buy just to get him.
It's a cheap car.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For a Porsche, it is.
Yeah.
So who's driving that?
Although-
Craig Schultz from what is it? Sim Sports. What is it?
9.5.
Oh, okay, 9.5. Yep. Sorry, just a small screen. All right, let's Andrew, let's go right to the back of the pack and show some cars that haven't been seen yet. So just give them a bit of airtime. Maybe just wait a minute until everyone gets behind the car.
So while we've got a bit of a quiet time here, we've got support category coming up again soon with the Porsche 992.2. Should be quite good. It's quite a good fun car to drive. So if you're interested in jumping in on a Wednesday night, hit up Bruce and get it all organised. I think it's going to be a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, look, it's a good league. I think, who was it? Ed Cullen did well last season. It's good to see Ed still racing here and there.
Ed has come leaps and bounds in the Porsche. He's been putting a bit of practice into it. Found a few new things. He's got a brand spanking new Moser active pedal. So, yeah, he's going to be hard to beat.
So he hasn't got Ryobi pedals?
No Ryobi. But his new wheel, his new brake pedal. So, he's quite excited about getting this season going.
Yeah, good luck, Ed, if you're out there listening. Maybe one day we'll get back over to Western Australia. Good to see John Latham back in racing. He qualified really well. Had a couple of incidences here and there, but I loved watching the in Split 1 with the footwork that they were showing. Awesome stuff.
He's been working hard on his active pedal as well. He's got the SemiCube one, and we were having a look at it last night after the race, and wow, the amount of profiles that guy's got is absolutely unbelievable.
All right, we've got Yeah, look, I
Yep.
wish him well because he's a nice guy, and I met him, and it was nice of him to come out and say hello when I was over there. As Alan Mazzaroli, what's it? Podium Sim Racing. Yeah, looks nice car, more pink in the racing.
It's Fab's
Hey,
teammate.
that's Nathan Favero's new team, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations, Alan, for joining the team. Hope you go well. What's next? Dave Holly,
AL1.
the singer extraordinaire, Dave Holly. Player 1. Yeah, next.
Hang on.
Same car. Andrew's probably gone out for a leak again.
Brad, still in his team of Cam AJR.
yeah, we're gonna have to show him how to spell again.
No, I think Brad would probably love that. I think that he likes that sort of humour. So, yeah, Brad. NZ, AJR. Ross Watson. Oh, slightly different paintwork this season. Less
Yes.
green. Car looks filthy at the front. Could someone to sponsor him for a bit of washing?
I can say it's
It's
about
way
time
down.
there's less green on it.
No green wheels this season. Oh, they don't even recognise the car.
Oof.
Well,
They got tail ender too.
nearly copped an NZ sign in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, just sort of Sebi go through them. We don't want to miss the start. I don't know when the start's going to be. Bruce
W2.
Galloway.
Bruce?
We've been through Bruce's with the wizard at the front. Wayne Shep.
Yeah,
It's
they're
that,
just doing the wave arounds now,
Fishy-
so we've got
Fishy's-
a bit of time.
Fishy's Motorsports. Like I said, he's having a great start so far, leading the pack. Brad Hayes, 266. Probably this is his second season now, isn't it? He's got his green car, a little bit of green tinge to it. Like that. Matthew Day, 266 as well, in a strong position. Get rid of that privateer and put 266 up. Flick, keep going.
Fabio. The
It
world's
is
gonna
Fabio.
flop.
Yeah. It's like Wade Reynolds, we've been through him.
Yeah, we did,
Mac
Matt.
McMillan, we've been through Matt. Tim Lawson. Glenn Collison, another contender this season, I reckon. Now, what's he got? Can you read the name? GSD?
GSD
Yeah.
Racing.
Yeah, he's
That's
gone-
a retro livery, isn't it, Seaton?
that has to
there's
be a
3
retro.
days,
Yep.
Yep.
3 days delivery. Dave Bulldog will be chomping at the bit with that one.
Yeah, Peter Kelleher, more pink. SSR, Synergy Sim Racing, is where is he currently in 10th. Car looks really good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he's probably the you'd have to be the godfather of the pink racing cars, I'd say. He has tried green. Tim Roffey doing a great job. He's started off really well at the start of the race. Where's he got to now? I think he's in 9th. No, he's in 11th. Nice car, nice colour scheme.
Tony, not Tim.
The what?
Tony.
It's Tony, not Tim.
Oh, sorry, Tony. Sorry, Tony.
Put your
Peter
glasses
Ver-
on, mate.
Potato.
Peter Verme, 1MLT Racing. Scaff cert. So obviously in some sort of scaffolding business. I think he's had this paint scheme a fair bit now. Craig Healy, another one of those EWT cars racing. East-West, isn't it? East-West, something like that.
Tasmania. Yep.
Yeah. But, Ernie Toth, another 266 driver.
Oh, sexy.
expect to see good stuff out of him. Michael Power, I mean, he's one we've been through already.
He's up 14. Wow.
Cad's slowly making his way through. Reg James, we've seen his car. WWK&P driver out there with that paint. Travis Brand, that's a nice looking car. Passion, I like
That
that.
looks great.
That looks awesome. What's he currently in 18th?
Does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's part of the Phoenix Development Racing.
Yeah, well, Passion is Dane's team, isn't it?
Dane, yeah.
All right, how long have we got to go before the start? Have we got more? Have we got Jason Dunn, Bendigo Bank? Less blue than normal for Jason.
Come back
Yeah,
to
mate,
those
eh?
ones.
Southern Cross Racing. Wayne Shepherd, we've seen Wayne Shepherd's. So we mustn't be far away from starting. Probably another lap, I suppose. Or is it going to pull
I
away
reckon
now?
we might be starting after this lap, so we'll stick with these guys. I think.
No, 10
Somebody
laps to
guessing, of
go.
course.
Unfortunate for Shep because he had a pretty good lead.
Yep. Will a safety car breed another safety car?
I don't know how we should do this one. Yeah, it's interesting how we take this one. Is we're going to do another lap? Because I think someone else had to do a rave around and it was late, so I don't know if they've done that or not yet. But Robert Crow's at the back, so he wasn't allowed to do a drive around because he was part of that accident.
Safety car's
Yeah,
off.
there it goes. All right, probably take a rear shot from behind Wade's car, Andrew.
Are you preempting something?
Rear shot. Can we go far chase? No, it's not really going to do it. Yeah, probably go behind mine then.
Or Chopper?
Or Chopper, yeah, maybe Chopper. All right, so we're all waiting for Wayne to go. We thought he was going to go. It's like he still hasn't gone. He still hasn't gone. So there's the start
There's the
finishing
start
line.
line.
And so everyone's sort of hesitate. What the hell's going on? I got banged. And so always it had to go. It was just like go. And poor Wayne just had a brain fade, and he thought we had to go to that next line to start.
Oh,
So
there's the carnage back there.
So like so it was on for young and old. Poor Wayne.
Yes. As soon as you cross that start finishing line, you can go.
Yeah, but I think he got the wrong line muddled up. So so he
Yeah, I
totally
hadn't actually
confused.
thought about that, but yeah, it did. It was deceiving. Yeah, there's like
Yeah, 'cause you've got the
another
flag.
line further
Yeah,
up,
you got
isn't
the
there?
Because
Yeah,
he's
that's
saying,
right.
he's saying the race control, but everyone's passed me before I crossed the line. So
is
before I
that-
had to start.
is that part of the new, like the refresh of the track? Has that changed a bit, and that's what's confused us? Because I noticed something felt weird going across the start finish line every lap too. Like you were
Yeah, but the
seeing
start
two
finishing
start
lines,
finish lines.
the normal start finishing line's under the bridge, just after
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
bridge.
I
The-
realise
the-
that, and I
the-
also
the
know
fini-
there's two separate
yes.
lines, but what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying is
when
it
you-
more
when you
pronounced
finish
now
your
after
race-
the upgrade?
When you finish your race, you have to finish it on the second line. So that's what
Yeah.
confused him. There's two finishing lines, but there's a one start finishing line. So we were all confused, going, "What the hell's going on?" But we were lucky because Justin and Matt and myself we've managed to get away. I had a bit of rear damage, not that you can really see it, but we got lucky there. But
Yeah, well.
I feel sorry for Brad. Brad Hayes was behind him, and he got caught involved in that. So I feel sorry for Wayne Shepherd as well, but I feel more sorry for Brad Hayes because he was really pumping this race.
Oh, something.
Hazy's got a bit of damage there, so I think
That was Brad.
so we're going to have the safety car. No. Oof.
Oof.
Side of good news
Where's
is that
that
one.
turning?
Yeah, that'd be Brain and Shep. Shep's looks like his right wheel isn't only just moving.
So what's caused the safety car?
Oh, that
Pop
looks like
engine?
no, just brakes. Yep.
Nah,
There's,
engine went.
yeah, Peter.
Yeah, because of the all the confusion at the start. I think he called safety car straight away, pretty much. But the safety car's not out there, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Yes.
But I think that there might have been something happened a little bit further up on turn 2.
Yeah, go on
Yeah,
to
well,
Red
yeah,
Range and
look here
there
it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
there was like a car yard.
Yeah. We can't do. Can we do a replay on that?
no.
Nah.
That's a shame. Because yeah, yeah, it was a bit of carnage there. There was about 10, 12 cars involved in that.
Looks like a bit's going on the safety car too.
So yes, we had another safety car after having a clean race, and there's another car there stuck there as well. That looked like a player one car, but I'm not sure.
There's quite a few tows out of that. There's about 4 or 5 cars, I think.
Yeah, it took a lot out, but
Yeah, obviously Hayes and Shep got caught up in it as well. But yeah, it did
By the
block the
look
track.
of it, say Paul Preston, Butch Christian, and Jason Dunbar.
yeah, they're all waiting to get permission to tow. But yeah, like I said, it was just disappointing for Brad Hayes because he was in a really good position there, and yeah. So I messaged him and gave him some kind word because he loves this track and this is his favourite track. With a lot of guys this is their favourite track and they always like to do well at it. I think last season he was another one that had a little bit of an altercation with Becky and lost his race after coming back after a long time. So
Yeah, he showed us the replay last night of everything that happened, and it was just.
it was just unfortunate. Wayne, like I
was,
said, Wayne just had a brain fade, yeah. But once again, this race can, like I said, it can make you or break you. And Justin's got in a great position. Matthew Day's got in a great position, and I've got into third, so I was happy with that. And Peter Keller here behind me, and he's up 16 spots. He's in fourth, so he'd be laughing.
It's a big move.
And there's, once again, last year's Bradbury, Craig Healy already up 15, Galloway up 24, Ross Watson up 17, Brad Grant up 21, and Dave Holly up 19. So then you got back further, you got Travis Brand up 10 and Todd Martin up 21. So yeah, some big moves.
Yeah, all this carnage was a godsend for me because I got 2 waiver rounds and I was 2 laps down. So the 2 safety
worked
cars
out well, yeah.
really helped, yeah, and I did a pit stop as well, put some fresh tyres on.
Good when it works out like that, isn't it? keeps you in the.
Yeah. But Paul Shep
several times last season in split 3 that I relied on waiver rounds to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah.
All right, but there's a couple of cars we haven't seen yet. Put up Will Munro's car. We haven't seen it. That's it, Wills.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think we did Will Munro's.
Yeah, he showed the black heart.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then we're probably seeing everyone's car then. Will Munro there.
Bit of damage on there?
Yeah, bit of damage. I think most cars are a bit damaged. Well, he's only up 1 spot, but sitting comfortably in 16th. Who's that coming in now?
Matt. That's weird. Why would Matt be coming in?
I wonder if he got a blue flag or something. Not a blue flag, a
Drive through.
drive-through or something. I don't know.
No.
Unless he thought that he wasn't going to have enough fuel.
Oh, you got this big safety car coming out of safety car now. You would expect to be able to get home from here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he got a penalty. I don't know.
He did
No,
come
'cause
in
he
with a bit of
put-
damage on the front, yeah?
Yeah,
Not much though.
Cadsy's
Into
up.
one?
Cadsy's made his way back up to 12, so it's a great drive from him from front and penalty. So, yeah, it's like I said, it's just one of those things. Unfortunately, with Wayne and Brad, I don't think we've seen much of that before. I don't remember ever seeing something like that again before in my racing life. Any of you seen something like that?
No.
But
Well,
as
I think it was good for the drivers behind because a lot of them sort of just held. But yeah, they sort of, I guess they got, who was behind, who was directly behind Wayne, because they got caught up.
Brad
behind.
Hayes.
Yes, so he couldn't go anywhere.
No. And then, like I said, Wade hit me in the back, which made me go into the front. So I had front and back damage. Not that you could really see, but my times were really struggling after this. But, yeah, just interesting. Yeah. Like you said, you get it can change, yeah.
Come on, Zippy. We want to see you finish on a podium.
But, you know, I was hoping that safety car would just go all the way to the end now.
No, I bet.
Red flag. You can call in that one of the safety walls was damaged and wasn't safe.
That's it. I was happy to have Peter Callagher behind me because I knew that he was struggling for pace. But I know Peter's like once he sees a green flag, he can bring out some good pace. But it wasn't until later on that when I was watching a little bit of the replay, that I did notice he had quite a bit of damage to the front. So you can see his car's quite damaged, especially on the rear, I think.
Keep us
So you
up,
wouldn't
Zippy. I'll
you-
have to get the paints into Reg over the weekend.
If I keep it here, though, that's the question. But
Said if you keep us up.
yeah.
So what do you think in
You-
here, Justin? What's your take on holding back the pack?
Oh, well, I was still contemplating where the actual start-finish line was after the last incident.
Did you radio through to Shep and ask him?
Oh, I didn't want to. That would have hurt.
You always want to go a little bit earlier then.
And even felt bad for Hazy because I sort of had him in a bit of a checkmate behind Shepo there.
Was you hoping that when you did pass him that you weren't going to get a penalty for passing?
But that's what we all thought.
Well,
It's
no,
like, have we done something wrong?
I was waiting for that second line. Even like others sort of were hesitant after Wayne didn't go. So, but as soon as I seen about 3 or 4 cars pop out my left mirror, I was like, man, I'm going and I'll get the penalty for it. Yeah.
And the rules keep changing. Not that I read much of the rules, but it's changed a bit. But it used to be once you hit the straight for the start finishing line, you can go for it hard as you can. But then sometimes it goes that you can't pass the car in front of you until you go over that start finishing line.
So
Yeah,
safety
and
cars in now.
I've been done for that in NASCAR
You
for iRacing.
you can't pass before the finishing line.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You can.
so-
And I
you
knew
can
there
get
was a
over
line.
that, but you can't pass.
Yeah, I
Yes.
knew there was that other line, so
And here we go. He's gone a lot earlier than Wayne did.
yeah, I pulled it up into first and to hold him right up.
Get a good launch.
And you wouldn't know too much about Matthew Day because you probably haven't raced against him very much, would you?
Oh, any of those 266 cars in my mirror aren't good.
Should have let him go past.
You must have nightmares then, because there's plenty of 266 cars around.
You've got a big jump on him, no?
Especially like down through the S's, through the dipper. The car didn't feel settled.
So you're thinking now I'm going to go as hard as I possibly can and try and break him?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have the pace to keep up with his. Not that I could have anyway if I had a good car, but
Excuses.
I was doing 209s at this stage. And it's like shit.
Yeah, tried not to look back, just hit apexes and braking markers and kept the tyres underneath it.
Yeah, a bit of damage there.
Something must be wrong with Jeff's car.
Some tight stuff
Oh,
here.
trying to do too
Yeah.
wide down there, Steve.
Oh.
Yeah, I got pleased. Well, there was a bit of an opening and he was going slow, so I took the chance, but he didn't give me any room whatsoever, so I didn't want to ruin anyone's race, so I just held it.
Yeah, as Tim's saying in the chat, after all that happened, I just thought Race Control did an awesome job. Like I said, there was no squabbling, no carrying on. It was just, getting head down, get into it. It was good stuff.
Brought the race back to life, though.
Yeah, it did. It always does. Oh, is he going to make a move down there? Yep. Is he going to stick?
I was lucky I had fresh tyres
Great
on.
stuff. Yeah, I think most of us did, because most of us pitted, 27, lap 27.
Yeah, well, when I
That
got
wasn't-
the wave around, I jumped into the pits and put some fresh tyres on.
Oh, Peter's under pressure. That's good for you, Zippy.
Yeah, like I said, he had a bit of rear damage there. Didn't see that.
Yeah, he's missed his rear.
Ah, they'll pop out.
But yeah, I got to a 4-second, and I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's good, good lead.
Oh, who's that? Ryan. Oh,
Ryan
You
Preston.
come on.
What's
I
the
think-
what's the cut off
Ooh,
for
that was
the safety
illegal.
cars? It's 5 laps.
yeah, it's around 5. I think it was because he was in a pretty
Safe.
safe spot
Yeah.
that they deemed to say, look, just go to the pits yourself.
Oh, they should have brought a safety car out. A 1 lap dash, that would have been exciting.
More carnage.
Yeah. It depends on the safety of the race control.
Yeah,
I've seen Split 1 bring one out.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, if the car's in the middle of the track coming down the corkscrew, yeah, of course you're going to call safety,
Oh.
aren't you?
Oh,
Boss.
Driving.
Yep.
Throw it, yeah.
Nice.
Bruce is up 23. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Ross up 19.
The new car.
Yeah, Brad's doing well, up 21.
Well, you can look at the
Yeah,
top
just
10.
noticed that.
The top 10, even the top 12, there's so much green involved there. Now, unfortunately for me, Tony
There's
Side.
a bit of drifting.
Tony got in front of Peter here, and I've gone, I know Roffy was at the front
What
in the
ship's
first
hazy?
stint, and I thought, oh no, here we go. And just keep an eye on that. And the time kept coming down.
Hazy and chips are going for it.
At the end of the day, there's going to be a bit of rivalry going between them two. now.
Yeah.
Oh, so Tony has got past Peter.
Yeah. But yeah, Matt and Justin were just snaking away from me. I was just picking up scraps at this stage.
That car of Peter's would be hard to control coming down the hill with no rear. But Matthew's still putting the pressure on.
He's doing an awesome job. He's at striking distance. He's making sure, Justin, that you're doing everything correct.
Yeah, I think you're driving a lot smoother though. You've got some good exit speed.
Yeah, like out of the elbow and out of Hell's Corner, I thought that was the only bit of track I was actually pulling away.
Yeah.
And then fuel, I ended with like 5 laps of fuel still, so
Yeah, I had heaps. Who would know the second safety car was coming out anyway?
yeah.
Nice battle going on behind Peter.
Yeah, it's very tight all the way down to what? To Travis Brand, really.
Yeah, you're nearly back to where you started, Steve.
Yeah, well, from 37th, I think I was. Yeah, cut me way back through again.
And that's what this track can do. Yeah, you can be right at the back, and then you can just move up quite quickly. Just a bit of luck.
Yeah, I found that the same with you, Zippy, in that first stop. I made up like 4 spots or something. And we took similar fuel.
Yeah, like I said,
Just that early lap or 2 we came in,
and then we got clean air and just managed.
and it was clean air. Yeah.
We didn't have anyone in blue in front of us.
Yep. So just got lucky on that pit, and then Wayne having a bit of a moment. Shout out, sorry mate again.
He'd be dirty on himself, but these things happen.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad's already put it in the chat that he messaged him and apologised.
Yeah, Brad shouted out to me as well. Had a good race. Because he was right all over the back of me, and we were trying to chase down Sheppo for ages.
Yeah, like I said, watching it before you jumped on, that your car had a lot of attitude, where Brad's was looking very smooth, so it looked like he had total control. So
Yeah,
just unfortunate, you know. And I think he got you at the pits. He jumped you, but
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Ross Watson's up 19th position. It's Bruce Galloway 23.
Yeah, it's a good effort there, Roscoe.
even Peter Kelleher would be happy up 15.
Mm-hmm. Holding off that pack. He's still sitting in 5th, up 15, yeah.
Well, there was a rumour that he broke Jordan Ross's foot and was using his sim rig. That was the rumour.
I think Jordan Ross with a broken foot could still win.
I'm glad I'm not back from 5th back to like what 18th. That's a tight field.
Yeah. It's
It's
very
a
tight.
very tight field.
Your safety cars will do that.
Oh. He's really pushing you.
I don't think the slipstream really did much.
No, it did bugger all.
Yeah.
And I was trying to break it every chance I could.
Yeah.
Not unless you was right on him at the elbow.
Yeah, you were driving really smooth.
You do got to drive these cars off the back wheels. I've noticed the less wheel spin you have, the more drive you get, the quicker the car goes. And it's a balance between wanting to stand on it and not.
2 to go, and he's still stuck with you. Well, you're still doing 209s. Yeah, I'm doing high 209s. Coming up to some lap traffic now. Last thing you probably want to see.
It was and it wasn't.
Thought you could get in front of them and create a bit of a buffer.
Well, I wasn't planning it, but it seemed like it fell that way for me.
I think we had two,
Look at this for an
two
angry
together.
pack.
It's pretty hard coming up through the cutting to give somebody.
Room, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the ones that I passed did a great job getting out of my way last night. That is a bad pack. You can just feel like something's bad going to happen, don't you? One goes, and I reckon you'd probably take out another 7 or 8.
Yes, I was behind one like that last night, and I could tell something was going to happen, and it did.
And you really feel it when you hit the walls now, don't you? You see the sparks, you see the dust, and you see your time slow down. There's quite a few cars damaged out there.
Be a car out there that hasn't slapped the wall at some stage.
Craig Healy making a move.
Just got to run out.
He's got the run down.
He's not getting that draft, eh?
Oh, it takes Ross just moves over, or is it? It's yeah, Ross. Good driving there by Ross.
Go up the inside.
Oh,
Didn't quite make it.
Brad.
Brad, yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. You're in a
Yeah,
pack that
unlucky,
close.
mate.
You just lose so many spots.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I came up on that, and I'm praying that they just held their brakes.
Oh, Bruce as well. Yeah, we're on the final lap.
Just, what do you say to yourself, Justin? What do you say? Do you just brake early? Just do everything right? Do your eyes
I
go
did.
fuzzy?
I pulled it back a notch, for sure.
You always do. Whoop.
My eyes go fuzzy in
Good
this sort of
break.
positions, and it just like it starts to, oh shit, what's going on?
Well, I had
Say-
a good spotter calming me down.
Was that Hamish?
No, that's Stephen. Me spotter.
Keep saying to yourself, don't do anything silly, just take it easy.
But
see
sometimes
that.
taking it easy, you stuff up.
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah. But you had
Well,
a
I couldn't let off. I definitely couldn't let off, but yeah.
Looks like you broke it.
I wasn't
Looks like,
trying to make a qualify lap.
looks like you're broken his back now, though. He's sort of,
Yeah.
he's sort of
Yeah, that
consigned to
lap
being in
car.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a 2-second lead. He's made up a little bit on you, but
Now, slow and easy in the last turn.
This is my worst corner. This is the corner I
Yeah,
hate.
can be, eh?
Yes,
Well
I
done,
remember.
Justin.
Well done.
Well done, Matt.
Yeah, good win. Well
And
done.
Adrian.
This is the
Great race,
second
guys.
line now.
Thank
You
you.
watch the guy up the flag. The second thing.
Yep.
Yeah, great stuff, Justin. Great stuff.
Yeah, cheers everyone. Yeah.
Well
It
done.
was a good race and a bit hectic at times.
And
Very
third
Well done,
place.
Matt, and well done, Zippy.
Yeah, it's good
Well
to
done.
get some.
Good to see a podium.
Yeah, good to see some silverware. But realistically, if it wasn't for Shep and Brad stuffing up,
It's
I
right.
probably would have
That's
been a bit
racing
further
though,
back.
mate.
But
No.
yep, I'll take it as I get
Take
it.
it when you
But,
get 'em.
Yeah, congrats Matt and Zippy.
Where'd Brad and Shep end up? 11th and 12th, which is a good recovery
Yeah, it is.
after they took quite a bit of damage on their cars.
yeah, they're still going to get good points from that.
Tony Roffey home in fourth.
Yeah, good driver, Roffy. He probably doesn't get as much attention like the other ones used to do last season, but very consistent driver and takes his chances when he can. And look, no doubt that he will have his name up more in lights as future races go by.
Peter Kelly off home in 5th.
Oh, keeping that pack behind him.
That's an awesome job, Peter. It's a great job. We have to sort of work out driver of the day. This is going to be hard.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
you can go Matthew Day because of he's jumped up into split 3 and then got second. You can say Peter Kelleher up 15 spots with a damaged car managed to hold. You can put Ross Watson's name out there.
Yeah, I was
well.
going to say I think we throw Ross in there.
You could
up
put Zippy in
19.
there. In the podium.
Well, yeah.
But there's unfortunately, if for good driving, Brad and Wayne, unfortunately that happened, but they were both driving really, really well. It's a hard one. It's going to be difficult. I'll put Ross's name, but I'd like to put Matthew Day's name down because that's great drive by him in split 3 going up.
Yeah, I actually agree. I think Ross has done a really good job. He's been quiet all night. So, yeah.
Yep. No, I'm going
plugged away at it.
I'm going to go that way too, I think.
My base, Zippy.
Thanks, Luke. Special mentions, Todd Martin up 22, up Peter Wilkinson up 20. Great drives. Brad Grant up 14. Craig Healy up 14. It's Bathurst does it to you.
Is there a hard luck award?
Yeah, it's hard luck award, Brad Hayes. But Justin, good win, good way to start the season off. I suppose you'll be looking forward to rain as more than anyone else. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Usual suspects: RaceKraft, SimSpeed, V8 Vets, you guys, broadcast, all the drivers in Vets. Grats Ross Watson on driver of the day. Car looks like it earned it there. And my team, Infinity Broadcast, Black Art Design, all the boys that cheer us on, Spotter, keep me calm always. VRS, and all the rest that I forget.
No, well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, cheers for the race, guys. It was a good race. Kept me honest. Had to hit my markers every lap. There was not much in it.
Right on, Justin. Good drive.
Yeah, well done, Justin. Great, great stuff. Matthew Day.
Yeah, well done.
Top effort. Don't know what his sponsors are.
Next Level Racing, Bagney, 1-9 for the liveries, and his sponsor, Angry Panda.
Angry Panda. Okay, that's a good one.
Do bamboo towers.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I like to thank the team. Don't get to say this much. Probably while we're away, I was having a good run with Scotty out camping, and then come back to a lot of feedback, which probably put me down a couple of notches. So I'd like to thank Scott Gamble from, I don't know if you'll be watching, he's messaging me about car stuff at the moment, but thank him for sitting me down on the river and just saying it's okay. It's just take your time, relax. And Andrew for his comfort words, saying, listen, just be you. Just like to thank. And Brad Grant.
That's not what I said. I said, quote Jim Richardson, tell them they're all a big of assholes.
I'd like to thank Brad Grant because I'd like to thank Brad Grant on the side there too, because last season I was really struggling with headaches and all sorts of stuff and losing a lot of pace, and he told me to take shadows off, and ever since I've took shadows out, I can see the track a lot better, And I think that's sort of contributed to finding a little bit more pace in this car. So, yes, thanks, Brad, on the side. All those little things do help. And, yeah, thanks, Andrew. And, yeah, thanks, Broadcast, and thanks, Vets Racing.
Well, I think I speak on behalf of pretty much 99% of the league, Zippy, when I say we wouldn't want you to change, mate. So, yeah. As Luke would say, love you, mate.
Hey, that's my job.
No, look, Zippy, the way I see it is like, you say what you say, and you are who you are, and if people don't like that, well, I'm one of those that say things off the top of my head, and if people don't like it, tough luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's right.
I'll try and change. I do understand some point of view there that's probably a little bit too far, so I will curve it all back and concentrate more on the racing, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, look, stay tuned for Split 4 when we watch Andrew dazzle him.
Dazzling. This sounds serious.
Anyway, well done, everyone. Yeah, once again, Justin, great start to the season. Matthew Day and Ross Watson for driver of the day. Good luck. And then there's a picture of Andrew there in the distance, shaking his head and all that dandruff falling out.
And welcome back, everyone, to the start of a season.
You know
Yeah,
me
looking
too
forward.
well.
Yeah, looking forward to Split 2 tomorrow night as well. So there's such a big group went up. See how they go. So it'll be interesting. Split 2 season will be a ripper this season.
Good Road
All
America next week.
Yeah, looking forward to
like
that.
it.
Yeah, and as Zippy said, catch the Split 4 broadcast coming up soon, and we'll see you all next week. We're going to try and start getting some points up and that sort of thing, like the other splits do, but obviously it's sort of a bit irrelevant till we're two or three rounds into it anyway. So we'll get something up and running for that. Yeah, other than that, have a good weekend, everyone, and we'll see you on track.
And
Thanks
we'll
for
start
having
up.
us.
Yeah, well done, Steve. Thanks for joining in, and
Thanks, guys.
Justin Wood.
Yeah.
We will start a petition, Andrew, to have no rain for this season. We don't want Justin getting too far ahead of us.
Come on now, Zippy.
I might want a bit of rain, Zippy.
All right, well, take care, everyone. Luke.
Congrats again, Zippy and Matt. Yep.
Yeah, well done, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, everyone.
luck,
Thanks,
everyone.
Luke.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Yeah. See you, Andrew.
See you.
Ciao.
See you guys.